I think it's the opportunity to do the right thing for the long term. Now, I'll give you a story that kind of underlines that. Uh, Several years ago, we had a rain on snow event. That's where a torrential rainstorm came down and washed the snow out of the mountains. Our property in Morton, Washington, experienced severe flooding, but so did much of Lewis County. In fact, the water and mudslides went down into the towns and did a lot of damage. When that storm broke and we had learned that there were mudslides coming from lands that we'd recently purchased into the neighbors' yards and caused damage, the response was very rapid. Company officers, company people immediately went to the site and started to lend a hand, diverting water. We had some equipment on site. We hired some locals to fire up their equipment, paid for their diesel to start putting up barricades to keep the water from coursing through people's homes. Those events were once again emblematic of the company's response to the community. Having the resources to be able to do that at hand was quite remarkable. We happened to have the right equipment. We had the contacts and the loggers in the area. But what was even more remarkable was that weekend, almost all of the employees that work in that area took their own personal equipment up into the area and down into the schools. And I remember asking where the fire trucks were. And one fellow said, well, they're down at the school washing out the mud that had come into the buildings. And they had hosed down several driveways because they were impassable so that people could get out of their homes. This is the kind of commitment to the community, I think, that makes Port Blakely really special. And it is a trusted neighbor, and with that comes the social license to practice our long-term forestry. It does go hand in hand. It's the people that make the difference.